I'm Ashok Vyas and I'm standing with Ananga Manjari ji and Nandini Chakravorty. And Ananga name itself takes you to a different level of consciousness. If you look at the mythological essence hidden in this word Ananga, and what is hidden in Indian culture, how it gets coded and then decoded and presented was visible here today on this stage with very intense, delicate yet firm portrayal of the 4Gs, which, as per Ananga Manjari ji, is the great gift of India. So let's begin by 4G, Ananga Manjari ji. You mentioned about Gita, Guru, Ganga, and Gayatri. So let me begin by referring to the significance of Guru in Indian culture and let your disciple respond to it. Talk to me, Nandini, about importance of Guru, and especially when you learnt classical Indian dance, the role that Ananga ji played in your becoming expert as you are now.
Well, my guru, has taught me everything I know about Bharatanatyam, and she gives me knowledge and she gives me joy. And a guru is a very has a very vital role to play in their students' lives because they care for them and they also give them a lot of knowledge.
So Guru, and then we go towards Gita. Anangaji, one of the presentation that you had was Gita's shloka, and it is not easy to even conceive how would you portray it through your gestures, through your movement in the dance form. Talk to me a little bit about your inner creative journey in making that shloka happen here.
Well, that choreography actually was composed by my guru Shankar Kandasamy, but it also takes a lot of thinking process, which is like each word has a meaning. So which is the best way we can communicate it to public that they don't know dance? So which is the best way for them to understand what we want to say? Which that is the goal of Bharatanatyam, to give the understanding about shlokas, about stories, about everything we are trying to say. Like example, like whatever leelas we are trying to communicate to them. So is our duty as a dancer to let the public understand what we have to say. So that is the understanding for a dancer, how to give the best mudra to people to understand. That is our job.
Absolutely wonderful job you did.
मतिर्ममः तत्र श्रीर्विजयो भूति ध्रुवानीतिर्मतिर्ममः तत्र योगेश्वर श्रेष्ठो यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः तत्र श्रीर्विजयो भूति गायन्त्रायते गायत्री सर्वरोगनिवारिणी सर्वदुःखपरिवारिणी सर्ववाञ्छफलश्रीः गायन्त्रायते गायत्री सर्वरोगनिवारिणी सर्वदुःखपरिवारिणी सर्ववाञ्छफलश्रीः गायन्त्रायते गायत्री सर्वरोगनिवारिणी सर्वदुःखपरिवारिणी सर्ववाञ्छफलश्रीः भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् गायन्तं त्रायते गायत्री सर्वरोगनिवारिणी सर्वदुःखपरिवारिणी सर्ववाञ्छफलश्रीः देवी सुरेश्वरी भगवती गंगे त्रिभुवनपालिनी देवी सुरेश्वरी भगवती गंगे त्रिभुवनपालिनी देवी सुरेश्वरी भगवती गंगे त्रिभुवनपालिनी शंकर मौली विहारिणी विमले शंकर मौली विहारिणी विमले मम मतिराष्ट्रा तव पदकमले मम मतिराष्ट्रा तव पदकमले देवी सुरेश्वरी भगवती गंगे त्रिभुवनपालिनी भागीरथी सुखदायिनी माता तव जलमहिमा निगमे ख्याता भागीरथी सुखदायिनी माता तव जलमहिमा निगमे ख्याता नाहं जाने तव महिमानो नाहं जाने तव महिमानो पाहि कृपामयि वामज्ञानं पाहि कृपामयि वामज्ञानं देवी सुरेश्वरी गंगे च गायत्री गुरुदेवेति हृदि स्थिते चतुर्गकार संयुक्ते पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते
As I always say, it's not easy to be on a stage. It takes a lot of confidence and trust in the teacher that is always training you. So thank you so much for trusting me all these years. I'm really glad actually Tarunaji and Samdiji has put their trust in me. It's not easy. And for someone who comes from Peru, not India. Next piece I will perform is a beautiful Alaripu in 12 beats, divided in 5 and 7. It's a very different one. First is an invocatory verse of Ardhanarishwara. This is said by my dance guru, Shankar Kandasamy. It shows a beautiful shape of Devi and Shiva, which it makes it very special to me, and is a very beautiful piece, not easy to find. So I'm sharing one treasure who was given to me by my guru Shankar Kandasamy, and I really hope you enjoy.
And Nandini, learning anything is not easy, and especially Bharatnatyam, dance art form, is very demanding. You were in Peru when you started learning, and kids your age have different priorities. How is it that you continued with discipline and dedication to pursue learning dance?
Well, when I went to Peru, I went and I watched a class in Gopeshwara, which is the dance academy, and the dedication that one can see in all the dancers and teachers present, like I wanted to be able to show that dedication in myself and prove to myself that I can also be a beautiful dancer.
And she indeed is a beautiful dancer. Let's talk a little bit about Ganga. There was a wonderful portrayal of the movement of water of Ganga in your dance also. How is your experience when you perform? You must be immersed in the bhava, but at the same time, you have to be careful about the mudra, about the size of stage, etc. Talk to me about both aspects as they work in you.
So actually dance is a Natya Yoga, which is a spiritual path. It doesn't matter which religion you are in, it is a spiritual path. So actually as a teacher, you try to show the students what it feels, what the movement feels, what is the motion we should actually develop inside. And for me, Ganga, I've been in Ganga so many times. So that feeling in the sunset, in the water, in the sacred mother, because it's a mother. So that is the feeling we should get. And actually the technique, we should be able to make it perfect till the point we forget about body. We care so much about body to make it perfect, then we forget the body. So that is the path of spirituality. So that feeling actually, even if nobody has gone to Ganga, you should, as a teacher, you should be able to try to put that feeling into the student. Then you will be able to show it to people. That is our path.
Hey, kitta takka tom, hit tom, hey, tatti 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 tom, hit 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 tom. Hey, tak, kitta, takka, tom, hit tom. Hey, tak, kitta, takka, tom, hit tom. Hey, tatti, tom, hit tom, gradagadi. Tak, tom, hit tom, hey, tak, tom, hit tom, hey, tak, tom, hit, tatti, tom, hit, tatti, tom, hit. Hey, 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 tatti, tom, hit tom. Hey, tak, kitta, takka, tom, hit tom. Hey, kitta, takka, tom, hit tom. Hey, tatti, tom, hit tom, gradagadi. Tatti, tom, hit tom, tatti, tom, hit tom, tatti, tom, hit, 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 tatti, ta hata jhum dari da, ta hata jhum dari di, ta hata jhum dari da, ta hata jhum dari di, ta thingin na tum, ta ka thingin na tum, ta ka thiku ta thingin na tum, gra 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 tum, ta ka gra gra tum, ta ka thiku gra 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 tum, tam. Dhigr taka dhigr taka taka dhigr taka taka dhigr taka dhigr taka dhigr taka taka
Namah Shivaya.
dhigr taka 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 ti ti ta tom ti ti tom kitta taka tom hit tom ti ta ti kitta taka tom.
In layman's words, without nritya, what Ganga is for you?
Ganga is a beautiful feeling of being home. That is the feeling I got when I went inside Ganga the first time. That is home. That is the feeling I have.
When she says that is home, it makes you feel at home. And from the point of view of Bharat, when we refer to Gayatri Mantra, it has so much significance. And you performed on Gayatri Mantra also, which I have rarely seen the way it was done today. So, Nandini, how is it to feel the essence of Gayatri Mantra and portray it? Talk to me about any mudra where you felt elated when you first learned that mudra.
Well, I think the most important one is when we go like this, we're showing that the Gayatri is chanted, the Gayatri mantra is chanted in all the levels in the hell and in the present life and also the heavens, and how important it is in everybody's life.
Om Bhurvasva Tatsavitru Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. You chant, but when you enact it in the dance form, it must be a different kind of experience. So when Nandini ji, you were learning from your Guruji about Gayatri Mantra, what can you recollect from those moments?
Well, actually, there are few levels of singing a mantra, which is opening the mouth, then with the tongue, with the lips closed, and then manas, which is the superior kind of meditation. So the dance actually, it takes you to the manasa. It's always a beautiful thing, no? You can do puja, but you don't have flowers, you don't have incense in your hand, but still you can do puja. So that is the beauty of it. And actually, for me, my spiritual guru, it takes a lot of importance in my dance. because actually
Would
without
you like to share name of your spiritual guru?
yes, Srila Bodhayan Goswami Maharaj. It takes a lot of importance in my career as a dancer because I'm also a student. So university, work, and whatever material things we have to do, it takes a lot of time and energy. But still, he helps me and he encouraged me to still dance and dedicate my life to this beautiful art form. So that is the biggest inspiration I have in my life.
Wonderful. And last two questions. One, you are now in New York, Nandini. So, how it is for you, difficult or easy to continue to practice this dance form here?
It is slightly difficult. However, I have Skype classes on weekends, and I also have a dance class here, which I go to.
Wonderful. And lastly, today's program, how it made you feel? People were very happy watching, witnessing both of you connect with them, with the essence of Indian culture. How it made you feel?
Well, I was born in a Hindu family. It's not like it's another tradition. It's my tradition, which I don't like to say a performance. I like to say it's a satsang, which actually it gives a different level to the whole sharing.
Okay, so let me say that it felt like satsang. So you're right.
I'm so happy then. Because for me, it feels like that. It's not about the performance, but it's about sharing what is my tradition and what I feel happy to do. So that is the most important thing for me. So I was really happy for even Peruvians who came and danced. I was born in Peru, so I know the culture and I know the people. So it's very important for us to share as traditions and to know that we are not so different. We have so many common things, and we have to respect each other, and we have to give it value to whatever traditions we have, and not to take the root away, but take the root and make it our treasure. That is the most important thing.
And Nandini, what is, thank you very much. What is the common feature you observed in Peruvian dance music and what we have from India?
Well, I guess there's a lot of rhythm, and then there's singing. It's Peruvian music is more like carefree. Ours is more towards God, but many movements are also similar.
Same question to you.
Well, before, like the Inca culture, it was dedicated to gods. It was all dedicated, like India only. It's dedicated to the gods, to the sun, to the water. So that has a lot of similarities. Even though the whatever traditions they have, they are different. Like Bhumi, they have Pachamama. So it's all the similar kind of worshiping. So that is a similar thing.
Wonderful. Talking to Nandini and Ananga is a great experience, and as she mentioned, it was satsang. It really was intensely devotional kind of an experience to witness their dance, and it also connected you with inner joy, and so was the case when you were experiencing Peruvian dance and music. And indeed, the joy has its own levels based on your approach towards life. But all-embracing approach from all music, and especially from Indian classical music, presented here at the Indian Consulate by Ananga Manjari ji and Nandini Chakravorty. Congratulations to you, lots of good wishes with thanks. Namaste.